Hello, my name's Matt. I want to let you know I'm here to help you help people with ADHD create structure, clarity, and momentum in their lives. Today we're going to dive into something that lots of people with ADHD struggle with, and we're going to look into reading. Reading might feel slow, boring, and you might have a hard time staying on a page. But reading is one of the most important tools you can use to help manage your ADHD symptoms. We're going to look over 5 different things on the ways reading benefits your brain and simple strategies to make it reading easily and more enjoyable. Point number 1, reading trains focus and attention stamina. So obviously with having ADHD, people struggle with holding attention, okay? It can feel like holding water in your hands, or you're just never able to keep full attention span. Reading is like attention training. It's like taking your brain to the gym, okay? When you read, your brain must filter out distractions, create mental images, follow a storyline, and stay connected to the content. Repeating this process is like doing reps, like working out at the gym. Why does this matter? Because people with ADHD struggle with attention stamina, and reading is a great way to focus our brains to practice it in a low pressure way. It's the same with like doing running intervals. Short bursts will add up, right? Have you ever run 400 meters? And first one might not feel like something. First one might be the warm up. Second one, you're getting into it. Third one feels the best. And fourth one, you're hanging on, but you're still putting in the work. Point 2, reading reduces anxiety, ADHD anxiety, and mental noise. ADHD isn't just about distraction. There's constant mental chatter going on, racing thoughts, thought after thought, go, never stopping. Reading pulls your brain into a single narrative that narrows your internal noise and grounds your nervous system. When reading, your breathing slows, your intrusive thoughts calm, your brain enters a light focus state, and your body relaxes. Again, this is huge because in ADHD, anxiety and overstimulation are recurring problems. So why does this work? Our brain loves stories. If you can lock into one, everything else is going to fade away. Even 10 minutes of reading can feel like a meditation. Point 3, reading boosts working memory and executive function. Reading is one of the most natural ways to strengthen your working memory, processing speed, and cognitive flexibility. These are exact things people with ADHD struggle with. When you read, your brain wants to remember something that happened earlier, track characters and details, keep the plot in order, make predictions, and connect ideas of the storyline. It's like doing mental workout, like the last point. How does this help ADHD? It improves working memory, better task follow through, better conversations, better planning, better decision making. You're sharpening your thoughts. I'm gonna challenge you today. Try for 7 days to just read one chapter and let me know how you feel. You could read one chapter in the Bible. Like, that's not the hardest thing to do, okay? Point 4, reading improves emotional regulation. This is one people aren't really going to think about, but reading is emotional practice. So whether it's fiction or nonfiction, you're going to constantly experience emotional arcs, feel tension and resolution, understanding characters, which will help build empathy. This helps your brain regulate emotions in real life. For ADHD brains where emotions can feel 0 to 100, this feels incredibly powerful. Why this works It gives your brain a safe place to observe emotions, understand reactions, slow down and process your response, and learn new emotional frameworks. You're building emotional maturity without even realizing it. Final point, point 5. Reading fuels hyper-focus and builds identity and confidence. This is the good part, because with ADHD, once we can focus on something or hyper-focus on it, once you can get past the first 10 minutes of reading, you can create deep engagement, which is a healthy hyper-focus for you. You gotta find books you're interested in though. Lock in, and hours will fly by, and it'll feel great. Reading builds identity confidence, and it reinforces the beliefs. I can finish things. I learn things quickly. My brain works. I can grow. These can shift our identity, our core beliefs to work, fitness, relationships, discipline, and self-esteem. Reading is a small, minuscule thing, but it can help identify and upgrade massively if you're struggling with ADHD. So how are we going to start reading? Now that we realize it's important, what are we going to do to start reading? First thing, buy a book. Get an audiobook. Read in short bursts. Again, try and read one chapter. You don't need to choose the biggest chapter books. Try and read easy chapter books. There's this one author I follow that writes cowboy novels named John Deacon, and I love his books because his chapter is only a few pages and I can just sprint through them. Highlight as you stay engaged. This is what I do for lots of nonfiction books, okay? Can help you stay engaged in the content. Highlight, underline, mark it up. What is it? Growing up, they used to say the dirtier the Bible, the healthier the person. Again, it doesn't just have to be reading the Bible. You can read standing or walking. So this one takes a little skill, okay? So I've done this at work on a treadmill. I don't think you can do it not on a treadmill. But having your book and being able to read and do another activity like walking is very beneficial for you. Them reading triggers. So like, okay, when I read, I'm gonna get my coffee or my tea. I'm gonna listen to music. I'm gonna get in my comfy couch or spot. These will all help us. Keep a book in sight. You always wanna have one around you. So like I said, I have a Kindle, and this thing has been a godsend. I'm even upgrading my Kindle this Christmas to get a new one after 5 years. You want to have it in sight. Nobody wants to carry around a huge like thesaurus or whatever with them everywhere. And not that you're reading that, but or reading like the Lord of the Rings and bringing the big Lord of the Rings book. You don't have to be perfect to read. The goal is just to build a habit that compounds. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. More content's going to be coming out weekly. And I'm here to help you if you're struggling with ADHD